Hey guys, Andrew Houston here from Profit for Contractors. I hope you guys are getting ready for an awesome weekend. Listen, I wanted to touch on a topic that's near and dear, I think, to every single contractor out there. Let's take a look. It's potential soon to become disaster, if not already disaster. A little bit bright there, but there we go. It's that green stuff. Yeah, that's right. Here in Canada, if the white stuff has left your lawn, and now you're starting to see some of the green stuff being grass. Typically what happens in the contracting business this time of year, if it hasn't happened already, is this thing called getting really, really busy. So if it feels like in your contracting business that you're like a spider in a web, in other words, everything that happens in your business or too many things that happen in your business actually come back to you, well, that storm is about to approach, if it hasn't already, to get even worse and worse. Sometimes, you know, if it feels like the more work you get, the more chaos that happens in your business, then we need to address what the core problem is. One of the core problems that's causing that to happen is that your business is too dependent upon you. And you're missing something called systems. So systems are all about getting things out of your head into your team's hands so that, you know, they can actually do more of the things that they need to do and you can be doing the higher value tasks. But let's take a look at why we don't, some of the limiting beliefs that hold us back from putting in systems. Let's take a look. All right, I'm gonna go to the whiteboard. Here we go. Grab my little marker here. So limiting beliefs, what the heck are limiting beliefs? Limiting beliefs are things that hold you back. They're things that in your head that tell you, I can't move forward with this. When it comes to limiting beliefs around systems, here's a couple of them. You know, it's too hard, right? It's way too hard, too complicated. I'm gonna have to use a ton of technology to put systems in place. Another limiting belief is we don't know where to begin. You know, we've got so many things going on, so many moving parts in the business, we just don't know where to start. Another limiting belief is, we've tried to put systems in place before, but they just haven't stuck. The team doesn't follow them, we don't follow them. Another limiting belief is we don't have the time. Hey, I hear it all the time, that, I don't have the time to put systems in place. Well, let's nail some of these limiting beliefs. So when it comes to it being so hard, it doesn't have to be hard, okay? If there's an actual system for systemizing, I'll say that again, there's a system for systemizing, okay? So if you know what the steps are, then you know what to do and how to apply them, and you can quickly put systems in place. I mean, think about some simple systems that you've experienced in your life. You go to a restaurant. McDonald's is a prime example, right? And you go to the washroom, you close the door, and behind you is this list, this little checklist to ensure that the staff are doing what they're supposed to do when it comes to making sure that the washrooms are clean. That's actually a system, so it doesn't have to be difficult. When it comes to where to begin, you've got to know where you're going to get the greatest value and the biggest bang for the buck in the least amount of time, okay? Once you know that, and you know where to begin, then it's just putting one system in at a time to get the business to run more and more without you. When we talk about tried and failed, I think one of the biggest things that we don't do is we don't involve our team in creating the systems. So we need to do that. When it comes to no time, look, let's face it. Yes, it's going to take a little bit of time to put in systems, but especially if we start with the systems that are easy, they give us back more and more time. Here's the goal about a system. A system gives you back time over and over and over again as long as the system is used. So let's look at these limiting beliefs. We are going to be doing a free webinar that's coming up this Tuesday at 2 Eastern Time to actually show you guys how to make systems go from too hard to easy. We're going to go from, not knowing where to begin to knowing exactly where to start. We're going to go from you guys having to, deal with the past of trying to put systems in place and failing to success that sticks, okay? To involve your team. We're going to show you how to do that. And as far as no time, I'm going to show you really quickly how it can be really simple to actually apply systems so that's easy and it's fast. I'm just going to give you a quick little snapshot here of an example of a system to make it easy in just a second here. Let's take a look. So systems don't have to be complicated. Let me see if I can find it here. Where are you? There we go. There's a system, okay? So this is a system that we actually, using a series of sticky notes that we did in less than 15 to 20 minutes, systemizing one of my clients' construction sites, okay, from start to finish, with sticky notes, okay? So it doesn't have to be complicated. Anyways, Tuesday at 2. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Think about in your business, you know, could you improve systems to help the business run more without you? Could you put systems in place to help you become a better leader and focus more on the higher value tasks? If the answer is yes to either one of those questions, join us, okay? You'd be crazy not to join us for a free complimentary webinar where I'm going to show you exactly where to start, how to create systems that are easy, and how to put these things in place so it sticks. All right, that's it from, it's called the Coach's Corner here at Profit for Contractors. Looking forward to seeing you guys on the other side. Cheers.